key territory are on the line. Next on the show. And the first pitch to him hit on the ground to Phillips at second. No problem here, one away. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Alex Gordon is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Matt, he didn't see that knuckleball at all. That's what it'll do to you. It can make you have an ugly swing.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Hey, talk about having to hit 2 different speeds. How about you got to slow your swing down to hit the knuckler, then you have to speed it up because now the express, the fastball's on the way.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Braves, center fielder.
He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there. 1 down. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. H, what do these guys need to do to get a win in this one?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
1-1. Here it comes. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Digging in, Matt Kemp. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time. Braves failed to score. Stepping in, Orlando Cepeda. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Orlando Cepeda.
Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. Inciarte patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
All right, here's how the Braves line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Wilson.
And I'm looking at that dude BP. Yeah, the second baseman right there. He is really special. I love the nickname, but on top of that, Brandon Phillips is a showman. Hit a ball at him, he'll flip it behind his back, he'll jump up and snag it. He does everything. Can't take your eyes off him.
The throw pulls him off the bag.
The pitcher number 4.
Reggie Jackson will come on now as a pinch hitter, so that'll spell the end for Francisco Liriano.
Reggie Jackson.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Now a long throw to third. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. Omar Vizquel is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Phillips gets dirty. Safe.
Well, there's a one-out infield single. And you know what? You can start a lot of rallies with one out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
He's set, and the pitch. A line shot to third base.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rod Carew. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Line drive to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4. Chris Davinsky, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
First baseman.
A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Batting fifth. Right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Ground ball left side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting seventh, the shortstop.
So digging in now, Danny Santana. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now, I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get it.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best
hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As he'll take a look at ball one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
But 2 come across to score. Ready for another chance. Alex Gordon. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Gordon.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
I think this is an important inning for him. He just had a couple runs given to him, and now it's his job to show the guys I appreciate it by shutting them down.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. This is line to left, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Stepping into the box, Orlando Cepeda. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by Santana. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Kurt Suzuki will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Kurt Suzuki. Now pitching, Brad.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's the side-arming right-hander Brad Ziegler that gets the assignment. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ender Inciarte. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Grounded to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. At the plate, Brandon Phillips. He's 0-for-1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he has to lunge to get to this one as it's fouled off to the right. 0-1. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. He's running again. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He'll try it one more time for second. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
So here's Matt Kemp now
as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
The 0-1 on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here it comes on 0-2. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, they did what they set out to do here. Win a baseball game and capture another territory. Mission accomplished. Nice job.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. R.A. Dickey worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't... MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Should be a good conquest matchup today between the Dash and And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming on is Ozuna. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Rod Carew, as it's grounded sharply to first. There's one on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Batting third.
Stepping in, Alex Gordon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes ball one. Runners on first with one down. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Here he comes on 2-0. Dribbled to the right side. Throw won't get him at first. An infield single, and it's first and third now.
Well, there's a one-out infield single, and you know what? You can start a lot of rallies with one out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Runners are at first and third, one away. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get down out there. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
I like the pitch. He goes to the slider. It's his out pitch. He just didn't put it where he needed to. It's just too hittable with two strikes.
Into the box now, Orlando Cepeda. Short, hit hard. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. He hit it hard. When the guy hits the ball that hard, you know he was looking for it.
In now, Justin Turner, as he puts it on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly to Gordon for one. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 40.
Stepping up now, Wilson Ramos. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hard liner toward short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Turner rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is in there.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Into the box, Tom Seaver, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Well, that's an exciting moment for the American League pitcher. Look, he plays in a different league where the pitcher doesn't get the hit. Now he comes to interleague game and gets a base hit. That's a cool thing.
Standing in now, Omar Vizquel, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead, and he's safe.
The center fielder, number 1.
So coming to the plate, Billy Burns. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Dash lead this one 5-0. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins, second baseman, D.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Burns is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, clearly it didn't start the way they wanted it to. They're already down a bunch of runs, but what do? You play the same game. Try to manufacture, score runs. Let's try to win this inning. The next inning, chip away at that lead until you get right back in the game.
In is Christian Yelich. Here comes the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 1 out, nobody on. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Dickerson, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third,
Giancarlo Stanton now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. New York leads it 5-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Rod Carew. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Vance Worley takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 45.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down. Bases are empty, 1 man out. high in the air out to center field. Yelich is after it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Line towards center field. Yelich is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So a good bounce-back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around.
Leading off for the Marlins, left fielder
Marcell Ozuna is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled back. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate is Wilson Ramos. Great hands, quick feet. He's really becoming one of the best catchers in the league right now. Defensively, that is.
Justin Bohr comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Seaver peers in. Here's the first pitch. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up. A great shot there of the blue waters and long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the 3rd inning on the show.
First baseman, Orlando Cepeda.
Here it comes. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Man, I tell you, that was a tough pitch he hit right there. He just reached out and drove it the opposite field. He didn't try to do anything else with it. He doesn't get a hit there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Ready on 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Bullet back up the middle. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Now batting, the pitcher, Tom
Ready for another
Seaver.
chance? Tom Seaver. He singled his last time up. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again.
Your
Reggie
attention,
Jackson
please.
will get the call
Now
here as he'll
pitching.
hit for the pitcher.
Reggie Jackson.
Grounded softly to the right. Gordon is there. Throw is in time to get Reggie, and that's out number 2. Striding
The
in
batter,
once
number
again,
11,
Omar Vizquel,
shortstop,
looking to
Omar
follow up the
Vizquel.
RBI single from his first at-bat. From the stretch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Yeah, off the bat, it didn't look pretty, but, man, he drives in the run with that little soft
batter.
liner. That's what
Center
you're looking
fielder,
for. Drive
Billy
them in any way
Burns.
you can.
First pitch on its way. On the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen.
Rod Carew.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand.
Your
Tyler
attention,
Clippard,
please.
a right-handed reliever,
pitching,
standing 6'3",
Tyler
gets the ball
Clippard.
now out of the bullpen. Chop foul over
Leading
towards
off
the
for
coaching
Marlins,
box.
Third baseman, Derek.
Into the
Keeper.
windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Burns is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 8th, the shortstop.
Digging in, Christian Colon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are 2 away now. Ichiro Suzuki will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Fouled straight back. In the air now, out to right field. Gordon on the move. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
A good win here to capture their territory, and now it's on to the next. That's the name of the game in Conquest.
A 7-0 shutout final today.
Fans, our
Jose
final line
Arena
score.
was unable to work
First
out of
for
the
the
second
victorious
inning as he
visiting
saddled with the
team.
loss.
7
So
runs
that'll
on
just
12
about do it.
hits.
For Harold
No
Reynolds,
errors.
Dan Plesac,
Left
and
4
our
men on
entire
base.
crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation
Marlins,
of
no
MLB
run
The Show. For more,
no
don't
hits.
forget to check out
No errors.
theshownation.com.
They left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we
afternoon baseball here on the show. Should be a good conquest matchup today between the Dash and the Marlins. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show.
For New York, center fielder Billy Burns.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And how about this? Extra bases on the first pitch of the afternoon. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder, number 4.
Striding into the box, Alex Gordon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Little tapper down the first baseline, but that one rolls foul. Oh, 0-2, here it is. Line drive to center field. Yelich has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, H.R.?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Corey Dickerson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 0-1, here it comes. Grounded to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Got the ground ball he was looking for right there. A hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Into the box now, Orlando Cepeda. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And gone. Umpires are signaling for a home run, but boy, that was very close. And now hold everything here. We're going to have a conference down that first base line, as there may be some discussion as to whether or not this was really a fair ball. And you can see the umpires pointing down the right field line. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the video review seems over, and the home run is indeed going to stand, so the replay will uphold the original call, and that was a case of better safe than sorry. Stepping in now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Here's the catcher, Ramos. Wilson Ramos. Cut fastball inside, ball one. That one's going to find the seats, strike one. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
On the move is Ozuna, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. New York is on top 5-0. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Marlins, second baseman, D.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, clearly it didn't start the way they wanted it to. They're already down a bunch of runs, but what do? You play the same game. Try to manufacture, score runs. Let's try to win this inning. The next inning, chip away at that lead until you get right back in the game. Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but because he keeps that bat in the plane so long, he picks up cheap hits like this soft liner. He's just a good hitter.
Carlos Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Vizquel ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Now to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. New York leads it 5-0. Stepping into the box, Omar Vizquel. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Well, Matt, it's early in the game. I know that, but that is already their 6th hit as they lead off this inning right here to get it going again. They are swinging the bats.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Vizquel rounds third and is digging for the plate. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. There's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but a multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Vance Worley, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Bullet back up the middle. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 7-0 contest.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is right there. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 Marlin error, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. New York leads this one 7-0. Now batting, Justin Bohr. He'll do battle with Francisco Liriano to get the inning underway. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike one. To 2-2 now. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Justin Bohr is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. JT Realmuto comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Oh, that's a good looking curveball to hit right there. That ball's coming right into you. So maybe he's measuring him and looking for another one this big.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Runner at first here, one man out. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the 2-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the stretch. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
So we got him swinging. Derek Dietrich goes down for the second out in the bottom half.
Christian Colon.
Into the box, Christian Colon. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And another foul ball. To first, right to him. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. Ichiro Suzuki will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Now pitching.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And that's going to be all for Francisco Liriano. Sean Doolittle trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Obviously he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Burns is there. And the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. New York is out in front. Back at Marlins Park for the 3rd inning as we get a nice aerial view of Miami Beach's Art Deco district. Arlene Garcia, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Striding in once again, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the 3rd.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Ready for another chance? Wilson Ramos. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the stretch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Stanton. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 8th, the pitcher number 62, Sean Doolittle.
The pitcher, Sean Doolittle, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Eric Karros will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And this is going to be a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Eric Karros is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the alley in left center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's the side-arming right-hander Brad Ziegler that gets the assignment. D. Gordon is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
D. Gordon.
Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
The batter.
In is Christian Yelich. A base hit in his first trip. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here it comes on 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Burns. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Bohr.
Digging in to try it again. Justin Bohr. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Justin Wilson, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, a 1-2 to the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, a win's a win. Not the most triumphant victory of all time, but at least they did earn themselves some more fans, and sometimes that can go a long way.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. Justin Nicolino allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. First opened back in 2012. A look inside the mammoth Marlins Park in Miami. Today it'll be conquest baseball between the Dash and the Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show.
Billy Burns.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Stanton. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Harold, what's the key to a road victory for them in this one?
Well, I think the key here is get runners on early and score as often as you can. Get that pitcher into stretch. Force the action. Steal a base. Hit and run. Force the defense to have to handle the ball. I don't care how good a defensive team you are. But when you continue having pressure on you, it just forces you to have to act and react to it.
Line drive to center field. Yelich is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Doug Fister, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
D. Gordon is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Well, the key here, Matt, is clearly execute. They got to catch the ball, and if you get an opportunity to hit and run, you got to do that on the offensive side. This is the type of team that has to generate and make their own things happen in order to force mistakes on the other team.
Christian Yelich comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Late that time for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch is in the air now out to left field. Dickerson's there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Fouled back. Now the pitch. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Second inning coming up here in South Florida with no score. Standing in, Corey Dickerson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Dickerson.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Harmon Killebrew will come on as a pinch hitter.
Harmon Killebrew.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. In now, Orlando Cepeda.
Orlando Cepeda.
Line towards center field. Yelich is right there, one down.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Marlins. And in the outfield, Marcell Ozuna. Now, he didn't profile as a guy you put in center field. You look at his body type and go, he can't run, and then he does. He runs everything down. But I also like the fact you can put him anywhere out there because his arm plays. He can throw the ball from any position with all the top guys.
40, Wilson Ramos.
In now, Wilson Ramos. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hard hit ball to short. Colon is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. We'll go to Aaron Killebrew will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 3, Harmon Killebrew.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Billy Burns. I love this guy. He can fly, he can go get them, and he uses amazing speed to his advantage. It seems like he's always running down balls you think nobody else is going to get to.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Now here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
He was clearly thinking about hitting the ball the other way. Now they're overloading or overshifting all on the right side, and he just shot the ball the other way and is taking what they give him. I don't know why more guys don't do that.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. Pitch swung on and missed. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. New York is out in front, 1-0. Back at Marlins Park for the 3rd inning as we get a nice aerial view of Miami Beach's Art Deco district. At the plate, Doug Fister. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Doug,
Eric Karros will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Fister, number 23, Eric Karros.
Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Batting ninth.
Digging in the switch hitter, Omar Vizquel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And the pitch. On the ground up the middle. Colon ranging up the middle. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Striding in once again, Billy Burns. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Dash are out on top. Tyler Clifford, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Standing in, Derek Dietrich. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Killebrew going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Into the box now, Christian Colon, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Ichiro Suzuki will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 51.
Grounded to the right, to his right, Cepeda, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, D. Gordon. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And that misses for ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Vance Worley, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Vance Worley.
Digging in to try it again, Rod Carew. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For New York, second baseman Rod Carew.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gordon is there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The right fielder,
now
4.
batting, Alex Gordon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. But out in front there is Gordon, and this one's hit on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Reggie Jackson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Ground ball right side. Gordon able to get there on to first, and can you believe it, a 3-pitch inning, and just like that, Reggie Jackson will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Reggie Jackson. Leading off the 4th for the Marlins, center fielder number 21.
Chris Davinsky takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Davinsky.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner, and Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Jackson looks up, and that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! Well, we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run.
Now from Cobb County, Georgia, a look there at SunTrust Park. Tonight, it's Conquest Baseball between the Dash and the Braves. Fan allegiances in a key territory are on the line. Next on the show. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And a good throw gets him one gone. So striding in, Rod Carew, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Digging in, Alex Gordon. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now here's the pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. The pitch. 2-1 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. On the ground up the middle towards second. Carew is there, and a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Well, man, I think the key is you got to get to this guy as a starting pitcher. He gets stronger, so I think the first inning is critical. Take away his fastball, jump on him quick, and take it to him, because if you get too late in the game, you'll lose this one.
Brandon Phillips comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That ball's not even close, but I think he probably tried to throw that out of the zone on purpose. Maybe get him to chase or give him some kind of different look. He's fouling off everything.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And another foul ball. Here he comes again. 1-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Phillips is retired. 2 down now. So here's Matt Kemp now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Liriano into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Started that swing a bit too early. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. We'll move on to the second now at SunTrust Park with no score. Standing in, Corey Dickerson. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Corey Dickerson.
Back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball's hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Dickerson is on his way home. Now the relay home. And they're
not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
Into the box now, Justin Turner grounded down the third baseline, and he's safe. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
All right, here's how the Braves line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Number 40.
And I'm looking at that dude BP. Yeah, the second baseman right there. He is really special. I love the nickname, but on top of that, Brandon Phillips is a showman. Hit a ball at him, he'll flip it behind his back, he'll jump up and snag it. He does everything. You can't take your eyes off him. This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Oh, and the throw by Markakis is a beauty. He is out at home plate. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. And stepping up now, Matt Adams. He'll do battle with Francisco Liriano to get the inning underway. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Ready on 1 and 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. And I'm looking at Corey Dickerson. He can hold his own defensively, not going to make a lot of mistakes, but clearly his bat is what everybody's talking about.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Catcher, Tyler.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Flowers. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Liriano gets the sign. 1-0 on its way. Way in front of that fastball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they're held. Stepping into the box, Francisco Liriano. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Reggie Jackson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Reggie Jackson.
Hard hit ball to short. Santana has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 9th, shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
Digging in the switch hitter, Omar Vizquel. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Sent on the ground out to second. And this is past to diving Phillips, a base hit. Ready for another chance, Billy Burns. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit on the ground, but foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rod Carew. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
In now, Alex Gordon. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run is scored. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Orlando Cepeda will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Grounded back up the middle. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. New York leads it 3-0. Joaquin Soria, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
For the Braves, the shortstop,
and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
2 things pitchers really love: cold strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Burns is there. He's got it 1 away.
batting 8.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Good fastball there from Soria. It's 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Kurt Suzuki will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24, Kurt Suzuki.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball.
And a swing and a miss, and that's going to do it. This one's headed for the record books. A combined no-hitter.
Hey, good win here to capture their territory, and now it's on to the next. That's the name of the game in conquest.
3-0 the final score in this one today. R.A. Dickey worked only 3 innings. Now from the home of the Rays, you get a look there at Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. Today it'll be conquest baseball between the Dash and the Rays. New York attempts to add another stronghold. Next, and we are underway from Tampa as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. One away.
Batting second baseman.
In now, Rod Carew. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson's after it. And that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Alex Gordon. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Ground ball left side. Played on the backhand. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Left side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Corey Dickerson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart if you see a ball in the zone that long, get called a ball on it.
Dickerson will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy. He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in. That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close. Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Striding in, Steven Souza. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
1-1, here it is. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing in the Tampa first. On to the second now from Tropicana. Still 0-0.
New York. Left fielder.
Here's the pitch.
Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. Now here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Souza over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Justin Turner. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled to the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that'll extend the inning and bring Wilson Ramos to the plate with 2 away.
Well, this is the 6th hitter he faces. He finally gives up a hit. Man, he's looking sharp today. I think he's going to have a good game.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0.
And leading off for the Rays, first baseman
Logan Morrison is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Logan Morrison is retired leading off the bottom of the second. Tim Beckham comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball, and it sailed on.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that's finally over for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Bottom of the second here with no score. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Batting 7th, second baseman, number 29.
At the plate, number 29. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Back up the middle. Peru has it. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Batting 8.
Into the box now, Derek Norris. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt here. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Stepping into the box, Francisco Liriano. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Reggie Jackson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Reggie Jackson.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Can't find his own there, and it's 3-1.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth.
Striding into the box, Omar Vizquel, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Lifted in the air to center field. Smith is liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
In now, Rod Carew. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Beckham on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Tyler Clippard, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. The catcher Derek Norris is in. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Fouled back. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Malik Smith will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We return to Tropicana Field after this. Chase Whitley gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 47.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Gordon. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is Smith. Gone to lead off the inning. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box, Orlando Cepeda. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Justin Turner. A base hit in his first trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
We're just not used to seeing him get nothing but base hits, usually hitting the long ball. You look in that column, it says 2 hits. You're thinking they're extra base hits, but he'll take the singles.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 1-0 pitch on the way. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Morrison, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Stepping up now, Corey Dickerson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Sean Doolittle, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Corey Dickerson is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Joaquin Soria will take the ball now as the new pitcher. First pitch on its way. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Gordon has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Right fielder number 20.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 delivery. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. Into the box now, Logan Morrison, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's a huge win. They came in here and said, hey, we're taking over, and that's exactly what they did. The stronghold is theirs.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. So that just